far, so good. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do something different right now. We're gonna drive my Oshkosh today. That's the Oshkosh Hemet, the A4 cargo vehicle. So we're gonna do that today. See, let's see where we at. And we're gonna do. I want to do. You want to do government contracts, or you want to do? We can do government contracts, or we can do auto transport. Let me see. Which trailer do I have here? Which trailer do I have? You can have auto transports or cargo delivery. Let's check in Flagstaff and see what trailer do we have in Flagstaff. We got the logger, the food. We got transport. The transport. Well, we can do auto transport. And or we could do government transport. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay. We can go pick up cars today. Cool. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this hit bad boy started. Yeah, we're gonna be picking up. We're gonna probably do some car pickup today for a little while. Let's go see who's got some cars for us to pick up. Come on. Let's go to Flagstaff. Here we go. See, we in Flagstaff. It's never nothing in Flagstaff. Look at the surroundings. We got to go all the way to Holbrook to pick up cars. Okay, if you're new to American Truck Simulator, always remember this right here. Offer expires. You taking the fact that they're taking in the fact it's going to take you from here to here. How many hours is this? If it's a 3 hour drive, if it's more than a 3 hour drive, don't take that, because by the time you get there, it won't be there. If you're trying to get to this here big money right here, it's going to take you more than an hour, usually more than an hour to get to Holbrook. So you would miss this here big money one. So when you get to Holbrook or any place like that, you'll wind up just getting whatever they give you. So just make sure you remember that right there. So we're going to go to Holbrook real quick and pick up some cars. Yeah, how much money? $36,000. Start with a small one first.
Okay, here we go.
Now the Hemet, for me, is my favorite truck. But the Hemet comes with its own issues. The one thing the Hemet comes with is, okay, it comes with its own issues. One thing that the Hemet comes with is it has a small gas tank. So that's the first problem. You're driving a truck with a small gas tank. So that becomes one issue. The other thing about the Hemet that sometimes the versions don't match. Because if on SCS, I wasn't able to drive the Hemet for a little while. know you says turn right, but with that trailer,
Finding a new
with
route.
that trailer, turn left. Oh, what else?
Turn
Oh.
left.
Twisted, you still there? That's cool.
Get ready
Cool.
to turn
Oh,
left.
I want to do is I want to show you.
Turn left.
Whoa, where am I located at right now? I don't want to turn left yet. Okay, we're close.
Rerouting.
Yeah, we'll go. But while I'm here, I
Turn
want
left.
to show you something real quick. Where's that? Turn left. Where's the Mac dealer?
Recomputing.
Yeah, I know where we computed. Hold up. Oh, okay, cool. It's right here.
Let's do this. Keep right and then turn right.
Hey, thanks for hanging in there. Hey,
Turn right.
wow.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh.
Turn right.
You hear the train bell. Let me tell you about the train bells. Everybody, one day, you know how you drive in your car, and if you're in a town that has a train, you see the train and you try to and you know, some of us do it, some of us don't, because we don't want to be the next TV movie. But you see the train and you say, well, the rails are not down, so let me hurry up and run across this here. Don't do that in American Truck Simulator. American Truck Simulator has, I guess I call it the invisible
Go
wall.
straight on.
And what I mean by the invisible wall is, even though the railings hasn't came down, oh, that is so cool. Look, Trucking Cowboy. Show y'all real quick. In his mod, this is so cool. Look. In his mod, he added that right there. So that billboard is his billboard. That is so cool. That's really cool. That's cool. And free advertising too, so that's really cool. And fun advertising. But anyway, I was driving the truck and the railings hadn't even come down. And I thought I was gonna run across the track. And oh no, not American Truck
Get
Simulator.
ready to turn
American
left.
Truck Simulator has its own invisible wall. I went and I hit this invisible wall and
Turn
flipped the truck over. And you could tell it was an invisible wall because my vehicle didn't even make it past. It didn't even make it on the tracks. It was just sitting there, flipped over. Yep, it's sitting there, flipped over. I want to show you one more yard
Go
because
straight on.
I can drive to this yard, so I wanted to show you this yard because usually I drive to the yards instead of doing a lot of jumping. But this is the Flagstaff yard. This is when, if you read my bio talks about we're home based out of Flagstaff, Arizona. And this is one of the yards that I was talking about. No, we want to do it real quick. And you see you get your own logo. So you can go ahead and make this here. And
Turn
like I
right.
said, this is real simple. When you
Okay,
get this yard, you can
let's
add your
find a new
own,
route.
you put your own logo. So right now I got my own yard. So if I'm streaming and want to immerse myself, like I said before, I can immerse myself starting in Flagstaff. If you look at the flags, we got the company flags. You're right. There's no beating the train, but the train was in the distance. But as soon as the bells rings, when the bells
Find
rings,
a
you
new
gotta
route.
stop, because that invisible wall will show up and stop
When
you.
possible, make a U-turn.
So this right here belongs to Blu Dawg Logistics. So I make this in my immersion, my base of operations. So whenever I start, whenever I start, that's where I start from. Hey, Australia, what's up, mate? How you doing? That's all I know how to say. Hey, mate. Okay, I don't know what else to say. Hey, but hey, welcome aboard. Hey, welcome. Hey, but my name is Osarge 57 Gaming. This is Blu Dawg Logistics. We are a global transportation company. and associated with VTC Team Convoy. Hey, but welcome. If you like what you see, do me a favor, hit the follow. That way you can be notified anytime we're online. But yeah, this is one of them yards that you can put together. And like I said, you make this here your own. So you put your little flag on it, you know, you do everything you want to do. So if you're streaming and you just want to say, well, I'm streaming from my base of operations or whatever you want to do, this is what you got. And this becomes your yard. And like I said, I have 16 of them now. And it's always better to
Finding a new
never
route.
quick travel. And I should
Turn left.
remember that. Never quick travel or never travel to your yards. Drive to your yards. Pick a
Get ready to
SCS
turn left.
garage that's close to your yards,
Turn
and
left.
then drive to your yards. Because sometimes, because of the just working on your cars and drinking beer. Get out of town. Well, for me, this is a storm day. And up north, they have snow days, but I'm in South Florida. So South Florida, we got that storm coming. So we call it a storm day in my area. You know, so the schools are shut down, everything is done. So hey, so it's cool to have a storm day.
Rerouting. Get ready
But
to
I
turn
also
left.
have a European truck simulator also. So, and on Wednesdays, what I do is I go from American truck to Europe
Turn left.
in the same stream, and that's cool to see. We call it the transition. One of my other followers named it the transition, so it makes it cool. You know, but that there's a cool one to do too. All right, let's go ahead and reset the navigation because we have to go to Holbrook. Maybe I shouldn't reset the navigation because now I can't find Holbrook. Yeah, but there's so many. Okay, let's go to Holbrook. We was gonna do this one. This one. Yeah, we got 14 hours to get there, so we'll get there.
Drive
less than
safe.
14.
Turn right.
Oh, that was close. But like I was saying, you can drive. There's
Go
somebody
straight
that
on.
has a mod or a skin for everything. Okay. Oh, don't hit the motorcycle guy. And there's a mod even for the motorcycles. If you notice, most of the guys that stream, you'll see that there's not a lot of motorcycles in American Truck Simulator. But there's a mod by
Go straight on.
a group called Jazzy Cat, and they do mods. Yeah, it's kind of rough, but hey, this is Florida. We so far in Florida, we storm tough. Every storm that they've had in Florida, I've been here one way or the other. So I've had the big one that just tore us all apart. Then we had some minor ones. The ones that always get hit the worst is the ones that's on the Gulf side, the western side of Florida. They get hit bad. I'm on the eastern side. I'm on the Atlantic side. So
Get ready to turn left.
yeah, but we get hit kind of hard.
Turn
But
left.
what'd I say? So it's supposed to be hitting Tampa and all that. We'll probably get some of the rain coming across to the east, but yeah. Oh, cool. That would have been cool. What service did you say you were in? Well, if you're talking Florida, was that Air Force or Navy? just the oh, not the oh. Okay. Okay. I got you now. I got you. Okay. I wanted to do that when I retired. Do flight for life and stuff like that. But I guess my calling was teaching. So when I retired from the Army, I went to the platform to teach. Yeah, as soon as you said no, not DOT, it came to me. But I had to go to teaching, you know, and got in the classroom. So I was in the classroom for 25 years. I got one more year, then I'm retired. 2024, I'm done. And I'm working on putting this rig together because I figure American Truck Simulator is not going to go anywhere. It'll be passed on through, because they still working on Texas, and Texas may be a Christmas gift. But Texas is a big mod. You can look at Texas and know that Texas is going to be a big DLC. Oh yeah, I know. What happens was when I was stationed in Alabama, not Alabama, when I was stationed in Virginia, we worked together. We worked with a private company and us because there were certain missions that we did, and there were certain things they did. Then and what was it? Was he in Washington State? Not Washington State. We was in the Gulf State. I think that's where there's an oil rig in the Gulf. Yeah, and there was some issue that they had on. Well, was that the moment I think the oil rig went down? Anyway, what happened was we assisted a call that they needed assistance, so we sent two Blackhawks out off the coast to help pick up. I think that's when that oil rig went down. That big old pipe busted. Yeah, we got the call for that. Yeah, I was stationed in Fort Sam Houston, Texas. That's where I started. That's where I got my teaching education from the Army. Became an instructor. I wanted to be a drill sergeant, but my sergeant major and first sergeant, they thought it was going to be a better set for me to be a platform instructor and teach. So I taught the 91 Bravo Super B course. Back then that was called the EMT course. That's when the Army was changing their focus of making medics more than just a medic. So we had EMS classes and we had basic paramedic classes for the senior guys. And I was a platform instructor then. Oh, get out of town! See, look, we got veterans, we got EMS, we got the private guys. Hey, this is so cool. But this here becomes the hobby, something to do. Just sit back like we're doing now. What I want to do is I'm getting better with my Discord. And what I want to do is I want to be able to open up my Discord and just invite a whole bunch of people in Discord. We just talk about whatever, driving your truck, even if we're not in convoy mode. You can be in, because, excuse me.
Go straight on.
A couple of people that I drive with, we're not in convoy because they're just learning. So while they're driving, we get on, or I'm invited to their Discord. And we just talk while they're driving, or if they're learning this, or they're working on their truck. Like one young lady, she has a truck. She just got a steering wheel and everything else, but she's cool. And I have another young lady that just got hers. And I guess what happens is I just want to be less intimidating because I want the women to have fun too.
Keep right.
Just have a
and
ball.
then exit right.
Australian Army Reserves. That is so cool. So,
Turn right.
RC Trucker, question about your reserves. In the United States, our reserve do 1 weekend a month and 1 month out the year to meet their mission. The rest of the time is their time. So, do y'all guys do the same thing as a reserve, or y'all you wait till you reserve and you wait till you call for like disasters or whatever's happening in your country? So, with that,
Get ready to turn left.
you ready to turn left?
Turn left.
We are getting ready to turn left. BHP. But yeah, this is my favorite truck right here. I'm so glad it still works. But sometimes, sometimes ACS, SCS physics don't work. You know. But then what I figured out is that with SCS, for this one, it's better for me to pull my own
Get
trailer.
ready to turn left.
It's not always good for me to let it download the trailer. If I pull my own trailer, I do better.
Turn left. This is where it ends.
Oh, no, it's not. That's why I'm going to tell you no. Now this is what's going to get you. Okay, oh, it's going to get me. I know that they want me to park. Oh, they gave me a good parking spot this time. They must have got tired of sending people. They usually send you all the way in that corner over there. Was that for delivery? Could be for delivery. All right, let's go back. Okay, RC Trucker. Hey, look, I will let you know ahead of time. If you see me doing something wrong, hey, don't worry about it. I'm not a pro, so. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. When I first started, and I got, you know, I guess it depends. I have, I have joystick memorization. I'm a product of the joystick. Okay, the joystick is how I did things. You went to the arcade, you had a joystick, you did what you had to do. I'm a joystick guy. But youngsters like y'all guys, this WASD, I can't figure. Everything is WASD. And my fingers just not want to do WSAD. So when I first started doing American Truck Simulator, I did that for a little while. But then it started getting on my nerves. So no, I had to get my steering wheel. I got the steering wheel and the floor, the pedals and things. I didn't get the stick because I'm an automatic guy. That's not going to change. I can't go from one to the other. I can't do that. In the Army, I never had to worry about being the company commander's driver because I was a boy from New York, used to riding on trains, never had drove a car in my life. They sent me to school to learn how to drive, and they put down there, they actually stamped my license, no manual shift. So, they got exactly what they wanted, no manual shift. So, but no. I can't do it. So, that's not going to be one of those things you're going to see me up there
Ready to roll.
throwing on my hero underwear saying, here I am to save the day. That's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. I'm going to tell you. It will not happen. Hey, this is Sarge 57 Gaming, Blu Dawg Logistics, Global Transportation. Welcome to the ride. This is what we call a storm day ride because I'm here in Florida waiting for the storm to show up so I can unplug everything. But until then, we're going to ride. I don't know how many hours we're going to ride because my wife just came in and asked me, was I okay? And usually when she asks me, am I okay, that means she's having a good day. So that means I could probably be on here for a little while. But also, just want to let you know I'm associated with VTC. That is Team Convoy. So, hey, make sure that you give me a like, give me a follow. If you're looking at me on Facebook, give me a subscribe. I'm on 5 different channels because of Restream. I'm doing 3 Facebooks, 1 Twitch, and 1 YouTube. Hey, for my brother from another mother out there from Australia, I truly thank you for being out here. Hang out with me. Make sure you give me a follow because I also do European Truck Simulator. So who knows? I know it's not enough. I know it's not in Europe, but hey, they have a mod for Australia in American Truck Simulator and European Truck Simulator. So there's a mod. So I might be able to put one day together for you just to dedicate a ride for you in Australia. Okay? So let's go ahead and see if we can get the rest of this here done. We got 245 miles. We got 11 hours to make it, so that's not going to be bad. We can do that 11 hours. That's going to be cool. This is a $21,000 run, so this is going to be cool. Turn left.
Turn left.
Now, the worst part about this is that I got American Truck Simulator. I have European Truck Simulator that I'd like to drive also. I drive that one also. But I also have my flight gears and everything else because I'm stuttering again, that's me. Have you seen Star Citizen yet, Twisted? Or anybody out there, anybody seen the game Star Citizen? If you haven't seen Star Citizen, you need to check that bad boy out. Star Citizen is going to be that future in the metaverse, however you want to call it. That's that future immersion. Star Citizen is bad. Star Citizen, you play the game, your equipment is according to what you can afford. If you buy, if you're like me, if I want to be logistics and just want to do supply runs, I can either purchase a supply ship or I can purchase a refueling ship. Now, if the ship costs me $40 to $50, that's how much I pay for the game.
Turn right.
If the refueler costs me $100, that's what I pay for the game. That's what I'm saying. You pay for your ship. You get insurance for your ship. Oh, you have? Cool. So you know what I'm talking about. The only problem is that I can't get up out the bed all the time because it's keyboards. So my buddy just keybinds the joystick for me. So I can get out the bed now. So I got my joystick. I can get out. I can move left and right. And what do you call it? Strafing, right? When you slide to the left and slide to the right, like in all the games, like Call of Duty and everything else. You keep firing forward, but you're still moving to the left. I guess we call that strafing or whatever y'all guys call that.
Turn right.
I can't do that. So I have to get to the ship. Well, I just found out, because my buddy found out, that when you save the game, when the game saves, you stay wherever you are. So if I'm already aboard the ship and remember to leave aboard the ship, when I come back to the game, I will always be aboard the ship. So I am so happy about that, because I'm going to tell you, it was kicking my butt. You got to get up. You got to open the door. You got to find the elevator. You got to get off the elevator. You got to find the pad where you order your ship. Find the pad where you order your ship. Then you have to go to the, wow, what are you doing sitting there for? Come on. What? Man, what are you doing? What's that, unmarked police car? I guess so. You're getting a ticket. So, and then you got to go downstairs. Then you have to find your ship. You got to get out. I keep telling them I'm too old for that. No, that's too much work. And then I just met oh God, what's his name? Captain. Oh, X-rays. I just met two gentlemen that do flight simulator. So, who knows? We might, hey, dog pound, that's what we call ourselves in this doghouse. I forgot to tell y'all that we are the dog pound. Dog pound, what may happen is we may wind up stretching into a whole bunch of different avenues, so it's going to be cool. Flight simulator, American truck simulator, European truck simulator, Star Citizen. But I really want to learn how to do Star Citizen, so what I have to do is I have to just dedicate about a month. I have to dedicate a whole month of just doing and learning it, you know, because I got all the controls, everything else. I already got my ship, and I haven't flown my ship yet. But I have a buddy, Captain Austin. He's reserve. Oh, he's a reserve major. He just got promoted. Oh, you got a flight simulator? Get out of here. Hey, unique minds think alike. See, you done came here. You done met me. You got American Truck Simulator. You got Flight Simulator. You done already seen Star Citizen. Oh, man. Man. And do you stream? Oh, you don't stream? That's okay. I'm going to follow you anyway, so. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Everybody that follows me, I follow you. And anybody that I have that's following me that hasn't followed you yet, what I do is I will put out a whisper or whatever. Actually, what I'll do is I'll figure out a way to tell everybody to follow y'all guys. I know that I can follow you, and I'm still learning this Twitch thing, because prior to Twitch, I was Facebook. And I'm still Facebook and YouTube. YouTube, I just learned, is called subscribe. And so that's that. Facebook, ooh. Actually, I'm not even streaming on Facebook right now, because with the glitches and everything else that was going on, in Restream you have to load everything up and load everything back, and I just wanted to make sure I got with Twitch. I have to get back to you guys. Yeah, I want to. Streaming is not. It's okay if. Let me see. I like streaming, but I like streaming, I guess, for the reason of. I have a buddy at work that best describes me. I'm a person that talks just to hear myself talk. I guess that's what a streamer does. A streamer talks to hear himself talk, but also to entertain. And it depends. When I first started, what's it? VR. Oh, Flight Simulator VR. Oh, okay. I haven't thought about VR yet. I haven't got to that yet. As a matter of fact, I better not even mention VR because my wife already told me I need to. She treats me like one of my kids that are now adults. You need to play with the toys you got and stop trying to buy more toys. Every time I turn around, you want to buy a new toy. And when she comes into the studio, now she doesn't come into the studio because I told her I would dust. So I dust my own studio because when she comes in, she'll say, look at that. You're not touching that, and I bought you that. Look at that. You asked me for permission to get that. Look at that. That's not even done. On my wall, there's a company, and this is before I did European Truck Simulator. There's a company that you can buy the world map, and it's on a light board, and it comes with pins. So you can stick a pin in every place that you've been, and it's all lit up. It's like that game. It's like a game. There was a toy. There was a toy when we were little that you took the pegs and you stuck it into the light board and the pegs light up. It's like fiber optics. Anyways, the pins, they light up. So they got different colors. Light. You better watch out. You're telling people how old you are. Light bright. You're so right. Yeah, so that game right there. So they have a map that you can do. So I have that map. And I'm also trying to get the one for Europe. But there's another company online called Mapline. Mapline is fun because you can take every place that you've been, make a list on a spreadsheet, everywhere you've been, and then when you go to Mapline, you upload it, and on a map, it will show on the map your trail of what you did. What I'm going to do with Mapline is I'm going to put all my garages. Everywhere that I have a garage, it'll be on the map. So if people want to download my map to see where it is, it's cool. And that way they can go to Mapline and they'll be able to follow along with the next thing is. That's what I'm thinking about doing. The other thing I want to do is, you know what? Oh, look, In-N-Out Burger. Look at that. See, you won't see that logos. See, I just had a squirrel moment. You notice? I was talking and all of a sudden I seen In-N-Out Burger and I forgot what I was talking about because I said I saw the squirrel. Is that the subway sign? Nope, that's not the subway sign. This is Osage 57 Gaming. Blu Dawg Logistics, global transportation company, in association with VTC Team Convoy. Yeah, but we're kind of close. We're in New Mexico, so who knows? I'm trying to think. Do we have an In-N-Out in Florida? I think we do have an In-N-Out in Broward County. Yeah, I think in Fort Lauderdale we may have an In-N-Out. We got so many different burger places in. We got burger places that sound like sci-fi movies, like 528 and 562, and you know they got the "fi" in the name of it, Burger Fi. Oh, have you been to ABQ yet? The airport. In New Mexico.
Keep left.
Steak and Shake. Uh-oh, we're still good. In New Mexico, outside of Albuquerque, they have an airport that's called, if you're using Truck Simulator without the mods, it's called ABQ. And I forgot what the missions mean, but it's ABQ, where you can actually go to an airport and have a plane. There's a plane. It's a big old cargo plane. And what I do with it is I practice backing up on the plane.
Recomputing.
Steak and Shake is better? Yeah, Steak and Shake is okay. Yeah, I have to give Steak and Shake his credit. Yeah, I could do Steak and Shake. I think I just missed my turn. Because I see the Yui coming up. But we got about 14 hours, 7 hours, so we're right in the vicinity. So let me tell me to keep right.
Keep right.
There we go.
And then exit right.
I missed it. You gotta make the U-turn.
Exit right.
Yeah.
Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
So
Keep left. And then turn left.
we are farmers. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we're gonna wind up going past it anyway. So we're gonna go past it anyway.
Time to hit the road.
We can make that one that stops.
Keep left. And then turn left.
No cop, no stop. Okay.
Turn left.
We're gonna probably be going past it anyway, so I'll show it to you on the way past. But in Albuquerque, there's like 1, 2, 3. There's like 11 cities that have the airport that I'm going to show you. That sometimes you can get cargo. Like when you go to Hawaii. Hawaii is the cool one.
Keep right.
The next right, yeah, okay. Albuquerque, well, they even have one in Hawaii. Don't do it to me. Please don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
Keep left.
Nope, I'm going to sneak by. We're going to sneak by. Get pissed. Nope, we're not going to sneak by. We're not going to sneak by. I think this is too wide. This one is too wide. Okay, let me see. Oh, shut up. Wait a minute, I can get through that. Maybe. 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 That's okay, we'll just move it out the way. Let's just hope they don't have the helicopter. Now, sometimes it's okay. Sometimes I run through the barricades sometimes. Because if it was just the barricades and the police was going to stop you, I think that SCS would have made the barricades out further, like anything else, to stop you from going. But they already know that people are going to be nosy, like me, to see what the accident is about. Cool? Are we all tracking? And sometimes the accidents are good accidents. If you haven't seen the helicopter, there's one where they're doing an EMS flight where they're doing the helicopter. This is not the helicopter one yet, is it? Nope. So sometimes these are just as much fun to ride by, hey, and be nosy. Oh, they do have the helicopter. So if you never ran by this, you would never know about the helicopter. And why would SCS do all of this Why would SCS do all of this extra when all he had to do was have the barricades to where they were impassable? Think about it. So they know people are going to be nosy. So they knew. So that is just another part of the game. Now, some of them you can't pass, but they have the helicopter, they have the flipped over truck, they have there's a whole bunch of different accidents they got. But but there's also you're right. There's one where that helicopter be chopping up your stuff. Yep. You get as close as you can to the wall and do what you gotta do. Uh-oh. Is that the police? Give me a ticket? No. How'd you get past? In New Mexico, Rio Bravo Boulevard. Okay. Wow, you can tell I've been driving this stuff a lot, huh? Well, before I learned about coast to coast, this is all that I did.
Keep right.
Yeah, see, it's called
and then
ABQ.
Exit right.
Now, what I did in American Truck Simulator is
Exit right.
exit right. Which I will do, darling. What happens is that ABQ is one of them airports. But what I did was,
Turn left.
let me see. Anybody coming? No cop, no stop. What I did was inside of American Truck Simulator, once you start learning about skins and mods and everything else, and you learn about some of the inner workings, you wind up figuring out little things on your own. You tweak it or you try this. You say, well, if it doesn't work, the one thing you always learn, like if you're a computer person, is always save a file. So this is the airport.
Keep left.
But
and
also
then
you're
turn
going to
left.
notice my logo to the right. Because
Turn
what
left.
I did was one of the buildings one of the companies that belonged there, that would have been like, I think it's called NatQuick. What I did was I took their logo and I put my logo
Get
there.
ready to turn right.
If you notice the sign, this is so cool. The sign that says FedEx, UPS, and
Turn
DHL,
right.
I made that sign. And I added it because remember I told you that I like being DHL? Because DHL is in Europe, unlike FedEx. It's not a lot. But you get to come here come through the gate. You can come through the gate. And what I do is I practice when I'm in New Mexico backing up on the truck. And the reason why I practice backing up on the truck, because if you get the Caribbean mod will take you to Hawaii. And when it takes you to Hawaii, guess what? Hawaii is one of the few places where you get a chance to back your truck up on one of those planes and drop your load. That is so cool. That is so cool. Here, it still offers you drop offers. We're not going to take none because I already have mine. But it didn't give us nothing here. And let's see if they got anything external. Nothing there. So, and that's probably, yeah, because I'm carrying a car trailer. If I wasn't carrying a car trailer, it would be a different story. If I had a reefer or insulated, then it'd be a different story. Yeah, you can customize. You can go inside. You can go inside once, like, okay, example. Your anything that you have on SCS it stays in a separate folder. Number one, remember that. You'll have to go to like what do you call that? Hold on for a minute. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to tell you what it is in just a minute. Then that way you'll know because you already got American Truck Simulator. You go into your program files, right? Be careful. You go into your program files, go to the x86 file, go to the one that says Steam, and I'm just talking right now, so just work with me. There's one that says Steam apps. You click Steam apps, and I'm walking through it. But later on, I'll tell you what it is. I just want to walk through it while it's in my head. Remember, I got ADD, so work with me. You go there, then you go to contents, and there's two different folders you may have. Under contents, when you go to the folder, remember the day that you downloaded anything from SCS that you like. You remember that date because when you go in that folder, you look for that date because that's the date that it was downloaded. So the date that it was downloaded, well, usually it's the date that was downloaded, or it's the newest file that you have. You remember that file, you would copy that file, you'll put that in an editing file. You'll learn, you're going to learn a lot about editing when you start learning how to scan and add stuff like that because it's real easy. You can go to YouTube and there's YouTube videos that will teach you all about scanning. Hey, Valerie, how you doing? I'm sorry if I missed you. How are you? Hey, welcome aboard. Hey, I'm is that say right? Valerie, I want to make sure I'm right. How you doing? Welcome. My name is Osarge Gaming. This is Blu Dawg Logistics. We are a global transportation company. Right now, we are associated with VTC Team Convoy. But we have in and out talks where we drive and talk, and I try my best to explain some of the stuff that's going on to new people that are out there. I'm not an expert, but I try my best to show you what I do know. But anyway, when you go in your SES folders, what I do is I go into the SES folder, and then I'll find whichever one that I want to work with, and I'll tear it apart. But the one thing I always make sure I do, that anybody's work, I never take credit for nobody's work. So there's always in the description something from me where I tell them, if you get the file, this is not a file that I made. I used the file to upbring what I need to know, but all rights goes to the person that owned it. A lot of times I'll find the person on SES and send them an email or whatever, or a whisper or whatever, and look, my name is such such. Don't want to take credit for your work, but would like to use your work to better enhance my gaming. And then they give you a little permission, and they'll say okay or whatever. Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not here to try to make money. And if I was trying to make money, then I have to be careful. Because I don't want to make money off of somebody else's mod, unless they give me permission. Because a lot of people put a lot of mods out there, and they already know you're going to stream off them, you're going to make money, but they hope that you don't make any changes. But some of them put them out there with the intent for change. Like example, when you look at the garages, when you go to SES, you can have a garage with your name on it, but it's all the same template. But yeah, you can do that right there. But let me get back, because I don't want to stay here too long, because you know what happened to me the last time. But no, you can go to the airport, you know, back the truck up, pick up a load. So Valerie, do you have American Truck Simulator? If you don't and you want to get it, you need some help with it, just remember this. Just remember me. I'm here to help anybody that I can help. Okay, I'm cool with that. But yeah, what I did was, the only thing that I can't do, and I'm going to crack that code. I'm going to crack it. I'm working on cracking that code. The only thing that I cannot do yet is I can't change that FedEx. When I take my mods out, it goes back to ABQ. But when I'm in it, it goes to FedEx. So on that building, when you don't have mods, that building is called ABQ. But when you add the mods, it always goes to FedEx. So I haven't figured out yet how to move that FedEx. Now, once I figure out that FedEx, that's the game changer. But in SCS, I guess it's like, I guess you call it vectoring. There's another way that they do graphics. So they just don't only do them as PNGs or DDS or whatever. There's another mode that they do graphics. Like example, the Hemet. I cannot find the template for the Hemet. Because if I could, I would be able to add my logo on the door. I can't add my logo on the door because the way that it was created and I have no clue how to explain it. But oh, look, I told you, look, Back to the Future right there. Oh, look, Star Wars. Get out of town. Like, you got two right there, back to back. But that's another thing that I'm going to add. What I'm going to be doing with those, that's the reason why I keep them there, is because between deliveries, like this delivery that we're doing right now, another one. My audience will get, my viewers will get a chance to count them, and then at the end of the delivery, you get a chance to tell me how many they saw. Well, move out. Give me a break. Use a punk. Maybe that's what I should have did. Put yourself out there. Okay. There we go. There you go. I knew you was gonna stop once I put myself out there. That's another thing I learned. I learned that even though the traffic is ongoing, make sure you have your turn signal on and kind of pull out a little bit more in the traffic. And if it's busy, they'll find the trucks will stop for you. Hey, we got friendly ATS. Valerie, you still there? Hopefully I'm saying it right. Valeria James. But yeah, you can change the logo. And where is it at? I have one airport. I have one airport where I changed all the trucks to DHL. Example, when you get your when you start working with your mods, there's a company. I don't want to say it was Charge, because in ATS it's called Charge, but when you get the mod, ATS is called. I think ATS is called FedEx. I think Charge changes its name to FedEx or Amazon, and those logos will show. So all the logos that you see where there's any type of warehouse, any type of company, it will change. Let me see how much time do I have to get there.
Keep
4
right
hours.
and then turn right.
We got 4 hours to do. Yeah, I can do that.
Turn right.
Come on, do it. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I put my name on. What I did was I put my name on the company, and once I put my
Reroute.
name on the company, I'll show you because it's up here.
I'll find a new route.
So when
Make a U-turn.
yeah, I'm gonna make a U-turn. Just wait a minute. I want to show him something.
Finding a new route.
Just find a new route because I'll show him. If you see from the distance to the left,
Please, make a U-turn
you'll see
when
you'll see
possible.
my logo.
Okay? Let's find a new route.
And this is an American Truck Simulator.
When
So-
possible, make a U-turn.
What I did was I went inside, found the file. See, here goes the company logo to the right, company logo to the left. But once you claim it,
I'll find a new
I
route.
think this one was called Nasquick. No, this was called Newmont. So once I changed the Newmont logo
Make
to
a
one,
U-turn.
anything in the game that has Newmont now has my logo, including their trucks. Yeah, but you could change all that. You could change. You could pick a company. Like I picked Newmont and 3M. So 3M, my 3M building is the DHL. Because if you look at American Truck Simulator, nope, I don't have it. I have to change the truck logos. I have to change the trailer. Once I change the trailer, it'll be DHL.
Turn right.
But no, I have for DHL, I got the garage, I have the truck, I have the trailer, and then I went into the billboards logos thing, and I changed the logo that said 3M. I changed it to say DHL. So everything. Yeah, we got. Oh, that's not. Oh, damn, we didn't even pick up the load yet. That's
Keep
okay.
left and then turn left.
Have fun. Pick it up. Oh no, did we pick up the load already?
Turn left.
I think we picked up the load already. Yeah, we picked up the load already. Oh yeah, we did pick up the load already. That's why we only got 40 minutes to get there. Cool.
Keep left and then turn left.
Get back on the road. Back on the road. But nah, you can do all that.
Turn left.
You know, like I said, it depends on the level. Depends on the level that you want to immerse yourself in it. That's the truth of the matter. You know, my wife says I'm a big kid playing with middle adult toys. You know, I'm an old guy and in retirement, chilling out. I'm not a golfer. I'm in Florida. I ain't gone out there. It's too hot in Florida. It's too hot out there to swing a stick. If you swing a stick, I got all the respect for you. I'm not swinging no stick. I'm not going out there doing no yard care, so I'm not out there manicuring my yard. There's a guy that lives about 3 houses down. He's on his kneecap with scissors, manicuring his scissors where they look even. I can't do that, no. There's no use of me being a car guy because we no longer have carburetors when it was a lot of fun. You know, when you could take a carburetor apart and do certain things in a car. No, I don't have all that stuff. I ain't no time to be hooking up no computers to a car and mess around and download a virus on my car runs amok. I'm not a fisherman. I just rather go to. I'd rather go where the food is already. I'll go to the fish market, but I'm not getting out there to go with no boat and no fishing. And all the respect, anything out there, this is my hobby right here. Or I get up when I want to. I'll get up and go get on my bike and ride my bike for a little bit. It's not a motorcycle. It's a bike with pedals. Because I'm in the state of Florida, and these people don't even look out for themselves. Not only look out for a bike.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Just changing? Yes, it
Exit
does.
right.
Uh-oh. I almost missed it. What I'm going to do... Oh, I can do that today. I should have it. I'll check. If I have it, I'm going to show you today. Once I make this delivery, I'll switch trucks. So I like to make the deliveries first. Once I make this delivery, I'll go ahead and switch trucks, and I'll show you what I mean by DHL. I'll show it to you. It's cool. Cool. Dun, dun.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Anybody else there looking, enjoy yourself. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream and the conversation. Like I tell you, I don't mind talking to you. If you have any questions or anything I can help you with, whatever, hey, I don't know a lot, but I can tell you I do my best. I'll do my best where I can help you where I can. And if you're learning anything from the stuff that I'm putting out, that's the whole thing is. I just want to put it out so you get the chance to learn some of the things that I didn't learn. Or things I had to learn on my own. And there's no disrespect to anybody, but when you're doing American Truck Simulator, come on, do your thing. Come on. Watch. So you're not going to stop, right? Right, okay. Thank you.
Finally, we are here.
Now, this is what I was saying before. Usually, when you bring in a load in to this type of company, they like to put you all the way over here in this pocket. Or they'll put you right here, running across. But a lot of times it's in this pocket. So let's see. See, that was easy. That's the difficult one. Okay. I don't have those skills, so it's all right. I'll give you my basic skills. Yeah, but I just love that helmet, y'all. If y'all looking at it, that helmet is so cool. It is so cool. And like I said before, you can download it. You know, you just have to make sure that you watch out which one you download. You can make sure you download the most updated one that you can. And the updated one also comes with a fix. So that makes it more enjoyable for you, run. Cool. Continue out. This one's gonna show the truck. Let me make sure I got the truck first. This should be one of my anthems. There we go. So we're gonna drive the anthem. Okay, so did it put me in Flagstaff? We're in Flagstaff. So let's get the trailer. Is it an insulate? I think it's no, so I think it's a reefer. Is it 19? No, 19 is the company truck. September. Where's my? I know it's not insulated. Could it be insulated? Where is my truck? Company. See if we can configure it. Let's see. Oh no. Don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Where is it at? No, 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 no. No. How come? Okay, leave this. Yeah, we have to leave. Maybe. Let's see. I don't want to buy a trailer. But hopefully it's in the fleet. Gotta be in the fleet. It's not in the fleet. So that means. Okay, cool. So we're not in the fleet. So we have to. All right, Dog Pound, you got to bear with me for just a bit. We all going to be together. Everything's happening. But what I have to do, I have to upload the trailer. So at least you get a chance to see some mod work. Inside my mod folder, I have, like I was telling before, I got so many mods. So I have to get the DHL pack. And where's the other DHL piece that I need? I think this is the one I need, I'm not sure. Oh, like I was telling everybody before, here goes the Hawaii mod. All of this here is all together. So you get this, if you get this mod, well, like I was saying before, the first thing you want to do is you're going to get, after you get American Truck Simulator, you get Coast to Coast. After you get your Coast to Coast and you got all your DLCs, then you can add mods. This is one of the mods you can add. And this here will give you the Caribbean, it gives you Puerto Rico, it gives you Cuba, it gives you Nassau, it gives you, is it Venezuela? I can't remember, I think it's Venezuela. Also, it gives you Hawaii, so that makes it so cool, but like they call it, the Caribbean map. and you can download this. The only thing that this is not found on SCS. So you have to actually put in Caribbean map, and then you have to download all of these. And when you download them, they will also tell you. I'll show it to you. It'll tell you what order they're going. Because if you put these in out of sequence, you'll have a problem. If it's out of sequence. Here goes the most updated coast to coast. The thing about coast to coast is it shows you the map of the United States. So when you buy American Truck Simulator, it only covers the DLCs, and DLC stands for downloadable content. So with the DLCs, what happens is you get everything west of Montana, Wyoming, and Texas. Texas is not there yet. So on the map, that's all you have. What Coast to Coast does, and I'll show you again if you haven't noticed it, it gives you a map of other roads in the United States. And what it does is that group has created their maps and connections, and that's got to be a big group of people doing that stuff right there, because that's a lot of work. But whoever does the work, I give them their props. But for Coast to Coast is done by Mantrid. And I think Mantrid is a group. But you get Canada Dream. Example, if you have Canada Dream and Coast to Coast, never put Canada Dream below Coast to Coast. Because the roads from coast to coast the roads from Canada Dream will not connect to Coast if you put it under the bottom. Always follow, because if you don't put these in the right spot, the roads will not match. I'll tell you that real quick. Is this the other DHL I was looking for? We'll find out. We'll add that right now. So we'll have those right there. We're going to put these back up on the top. We got the record loads, so that's cool. So that's what I was saying before. And like I said, there's a lot of mods out there. You just have to figure out what your fancy is. Like I was saying before, if I want to immerse myself, I got my UPS truck with my UPS trailer. If I want to be Walmart, I got a Walmart truck with a Walmart trailer. So however I want to, let's say, I guess the best word is content. Whatever content you want to put out when you stream. You want to content out, says, okay, today we working for UPS, and we're going to be doing UPS loads, and we're going to go up for the UPS whatever. Boom, that's it. Or the one thing they do have a lot of in American Truck Simulator is Walmarts. They got a lot of Walmarts. So you can just wind up driving the truck here, and on your map, just look for everything that's Walmart. You know, deliveries from and to Walmarts or deliveries to Walmarts. But I'm going to show you what I meant by what I did with my DHL. Now, I'm going to apologize. Hang in there with me because it takes a little bit because this is mods. And for the amount of mods I load, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes to get the whole thing uploaded. So just, if you work with me and bear with me, we'll be able to have something. Okay? So we get ready to do it right now. Cool. So that's the only thing. It takes a little bit for the mods to load. So just bear with me while we're going. But while we're doing this, just to let you know, when I say we is the dog pound. My dog pound, my plans, my ethos to the dog pound is that we are a group that help everybody. We're a group that if you need it, we do the best that we can to be there. If there's something new that you've learned or something that's not working, we let the pound know so that way the pitfall from one helps saves all. Like they used to say, the needs of the many outweighs the needs of the few. Now somebody out there has seen that movie and know what I'm talking about. So hopefully for my viewers that I do have that are viewing, maybe this time I have spoken on something that you can now say, I want to answer that because, hey, what movie was that? The Needs of the Many or the One? Okay. Now I could be messing this up, and my wife, if she was listening to me right now, my wife would put her foot in my butt because she is a fan of this here this movie or this series. So just think about it. But if you're there, I also want to thank you for still hanging there as a viewer, and please make sure you hit that follow. Hit that follow. I'm trying to become better at what we do. Yeah, but just hit that follow. We're gonna get better. Trust me. And if you've been here this long, there must be a little bit of something that you see, or a little bit of piece of the combination conversation. Don't be scared. If you don't have American Truck Simulator, you're always welcome to come back. And what we're gonna be doing in this is that if you have Discord, when I get better with my Discord, even if you don't have American Truck Simulator, you're going to get a chance to go for the ride. I'm going to invite you into my Discord. You'll be looking at American Truck Simulator, and you'll be just like you riding in the right seat with me. That's what the plan is, because not everybody is ready to step into that American Truck Simulator. Some people just want to view. Hold on one second. I'm back. Some people just want to view, and I have no problems with that. But even as a viewer, I want you to follow. I want you to come back. I want you to listen. I want you to be a part of it. Okay? I want you to be. I'm gonna put you in. You're gonna get it. I want you to get that voice, one way or the other. And if I sound like I got a marble, no, I got one of them throat lozenges for the cough and sore throat. Because I'm in the state of Florida, and my doctor tells me that I'm allergic to everything in Florida. He doesn't know why I came to Florida to retire. I didn't come to Florida to retire. Oh, there we go. So the truck is up. Let me go see if I can. Wait a minute, hold on. Maybe it's already updated my trailers because it's back. There it goes. See what happens is the mod was gone. At least it saved it. Okay, so it saved that configuration. So we're gonna. What's that? Flagstaff. So now we're gonna go ahead and use that. Yes, indeed. It's been attached. I love when a plan goes, and that's what I mean. Sometimes outside mods will work. So now you see it up here in the top right hand corner. So what happens is now what I can do is let's type in 3M, and the reason why I type in 3M because you won't see the 3M company on my in my American Truck Simulator. When I type the 3 for 3M, it all turns into DHL because I turned 3M into DHL. And there's a reason why I did that. The reason why I turned 3M to DHL is because on Wednesdays, when we do DHL, we do the transition. I drive DL. I immerse myself as a contractor for DHL. I drive a couple of loads in American Truck Simulator. We do the transition, and we wind up at a location in Europe, and I bring in European Truck Simulator, and I may either be in Stuttgart, I'll be in Istanbul, I'll be in France, I could be in any one of those places. And so it goes from American Truck to European Truck American Truck Simulator. So it's as if my cargo's been dropped off at the airport, and let me see, let me type in ABQ. You type in is it ABQ? Yeah. You type in ABQ. Oh, in fact, not even ABQ no more. ABQ is one, but you can type in Antoine, Antoine, the name of the airport, ATNO. Right. So what happens is I can take my load. If I had a load example from Arizona to Myrtle Beach, remember I told you there was only so many airports located, and Myrtle Beach is one. Nashville, Tennessee is another one. So if I wanted to, I can drive from Arizona to Myrtle Beach, drop my load or my cargo off in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. The transition happens. The screen opens. I'm sitting in front of one of the DHL facilities in Europe somewhere. Unbeknownst to us which one we're going to pick. At night, then we go to the airport, Air France. There's a DHL airport cargo spot that you go right there and you pick it up. That's the reason why I was saying before it's so much fun. You know, and that's what changes. I could actually have changed the name of this here, changed the name of this to where I could have called this here, created another little one of these and changed this also. But I left them because that way I can remember where they're located. There's Tennessee, South Carolina, Little Rock, Arkansas, Huntsville, Alabama. I think it's in Huntsville, Alabama, Denver, Colorado. Where's the other ones at? A-N-O-T. Yeah, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I want to just gotta remember. I think there's two more. Huntsville, I already said. Charlotte, North Carolina, and I think there's about 11 of them. So it's always good to know where the airports are, so that way if you want to immerse whatever, but you'll know where it is because this here will always show up, the name. So if you want to run to be able to go to the airport, the plane, you go to the plane. And depending on which one, sometimes it'll let you back up on the plane. Now the Hawaii mod, the airport is not called, I think it's called Hawaiian something. H-A-W. Yeah. So the Hawaiian one right there, that's just the Hawaiian airport. And usually on the Hawaiian airport, that's the one where it lets you can back your truck up on the plane. So that there one is fun. So you get to drive from whatever. And if you're a person that's into miles, like I try to get into miles and everything else, you know, this is some fun stuff. Yeehaw Junction in Florida, I know where that is. DFA. So if I wanted to now, let's see. We're in Flagstaff, right? Because I always start out at the home base. Let's hit the ground running. Where do we want to go? I got the contract, so let's see. I know that in here there's a DHL in Flagstaff. I know there's one, but we just don't have no orders there. So what can we do? Where's 3H? Okay, there's a delivery from Grand Canyon to there. We could do that one. Here we go. It's a good one from Phoenix. Phoenix has a lot of loads. You know, Phoenix is a good hub. You know, Phoenix is a good hub. What do we have in New Mexico? New Mexico. Oh, now this is a good hub too. And when you pick your streams, if you're going to stream, one of my suggestions is always pick a good hub. And a good hub, always look for a good hub that may have a reverse. You know, Albuquerque, New Mexico is going to Albuquerque, so it gets you comfortable. So you go to Mohab. So when you go to Mohab, hit Mohab. And see, Mohab doesn't send you nothing back. Yep, well, yeah, you do that. Okay, so that's the DHL. Hey, but this is on my Anthem though. This is the Mac Anthem. I love this truck. Look at the grill. Look at the face. I mean, you guys show you the face, huh? You're gonna look at the face and say, "Oh wow, that Mac." Yes, indeed. Have you figured out what movie that is yet? That's right. I can tell you that somebody died in the movie when they were saying it. Okay, let's try to do this the other way. Yeah, that's not gonna work right now. It's probably because I had too many issues. Oh, you're a Kenworth fan? Ah, no, 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 no. I got to tell you, you have to look at the face. Look at the face of that Mack truck. And look at my pedigree bulldog on that bad boy right there. That there is my baby right there. I love the Mack. When I first started, I was in the Freightliners. And I still got Freightliners. My RV is a Freightliner. But when you get that mod, show you real quick. Show you what happens so you can see it. The garage turns yellow, but what happened is because when you added that extra skin, see what I'm saying? Now I'm DHL. So everything matches. So I'm doing mostly DHL pickups. I'm trying to do DHL, and every one of my garages will be DHL. So that then becomes so cool. Let's go find. Let's go find. Let's go do one of these things. I may have to drive. Might have to drive. Maybe we would take it out of Phoenix. We'll do Phoenix. And Phoenix has got a lot of loads. Look at this. Phoenix is wow. But, excuse me if you're hitting my candy, I'm sorry. The reason for that there is like I was saying before. They had to put all the loads, at least all the driving stuff over in here, because remember, none of this is open. No Texas, no Oklahoma, none of that. So like I was saying before, now that we have all of this done, then they're going to get to Texas. But we already know that they already working on Oklahoma, Kansas, and they probably got the team that was working on Montana, probably working on North Dakota or one of those. So we already know that those two are probably not going to take too long to come out. So that's why I said before it's going to be good to go. But this is an example of what I was saying about coast to coast. If you got the coast to coast mod, the coast to coast mod will take you all the way out over here. So you can drive all the way across the U.S. So it's cool. I have a garage in Maryland and D.C. One of the reasons why I like the garage in Maryland and D.C. because when you pull into Maryland, D.C., off in the distance you can see the top of the Washington Monument and you can see a little bit of the Lincoln Memorial. They're not going to show you exactly where it is. You're not going to drive up to it because there's no company in the world want to do terrorist homework. Can you imagine if the terrorists had, if the American Truck Simulator was really, really all the inside roads and streets and stuff like that? Oh man, no. So that's why when you look at American Truck Simulator, you look at it and says, oh, the realism that they give you is just enough, but not enough to hurt America. Because if they did, the company wouldn't have been able to. No, we would not have even allowed it. We would not have been able to allow it to happen. That's why you don't see the names about military bases and training centers and stuff like that. You don't see all of that stuff. You know, you just bypass it. You may know where it is because you passed it before. You know, you may know where Fort Hood, Texas is. You may know where Fort Rucker, Alabama is. You may know where those places are. But you're not going to see that here. The only thing you might see here is Aberdeen Proving Grounds. I think it's Aberdeen Proving Grounds. Is it Aberdeen Proving Grounds? Or is it Provo Proving Grounds? It's one of the Proving Grounds. You may see that, but you won't see a lot. And that's the same thing why you don't see a lot of the trademark stuff in SCS. What company is going to let ATS show their logo, which would have been smart for me, show their logo in the game and not get paid? Well, if you got all these here people that's buying American Truck Simulator and you got your logo and you proud to have your logo in the game, and I'm going to Walmart, maybe I might get a notion to go to Walmart. But like I said, these are the companies. And these are not even all of them. There's some that it depends on what you're doing, what your load is that you'll get. Like I said, DFA. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, I don't see mine. Why don't I see mine? Okay, NAQ. NAQ. Okay, there's no NAQ. How about Newmont? EW. Okay, nope, it's not there yet. Cool. And sometimes it takes a couple of times. So let's see. Let's get out of here and go get some. Let's go to Phoenix. So we're going to hope, since Phoenix is on the left side of Texas, that this is not going to freeze. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're going to hope that it's not going to freeze. So far, the money's second. Yeah, see, you're right. That's the same thing.
Drive safe.
So you got people that's got the mods out, and the people that do the mods, they add all the stuff there for you. You know, they're not asking for any money, so it's not like they could tell them don't use my stuff. But now I like this garage here. See, this is garage. This is nice. This is the DHL garage. Yeah, let me see. I can't. Can I do it? No, I can't do it today. My truck is kind of silent today. And one of the things that we decided that when we go convoy, so that there's no confusion about what the company logos are, whatever, we're going to be doing DHL. So everybody will have the DHL mod. It's a SES mod. You don't have to worry about it. You all have it. You don't have to worry about it. We don't have to build it. We don't have to do nothing. So our convoy, especially with the new people, the convoy with the new people, that's what they're going to be using. So that way they don't have to try to download so many they don't have to download so many mods, because you want to, in the convoy, the other thing you figure out in the convoy, you want to limit the amount of mods that you use, because your good mod could be my crash. So if it's limited, you know, it works out better. So we like to have coast to coast for sure. We all like the mirrors, though. You see the mirrors that I have are smaller mirrors. So that there, we like to have those. If you see the red thing underneath the marquee, that is just Truckee, Wolf Truckee. Wolf Truckee, or Truckee Wolf, or Wolf, whatever the Wolf mod is. It's a different software package, it's an overlay. And what that does, it gives you truck simulator information, stuff that you can't see all the time. When I get my truck, I don't, matter of fact, I don't know. Does the Kenwood have a route advisor built in? I don't know. Let's ask somebody that drives that Kenwood W900 fan. Do you have a road advisor inside your truck? I know you're going to say yeah. Yeah, but I like the road advisor in the truck, because if it does, did it again. Because if it does, it allows me to make that X one disappear, because I like people to see the instrument panel. You know, I think that's something else cool that you get a chance to see. Alright, so let's go ahead and see about picking up a load. And I wish there was an easier way just to go to the job market. And I think there is. I'm going to figure it out. So that way I don't have to go through all this. I just go ahead and click and go to the job market. I think there is. I just can't put my finger on it. Type in the 3, because we don't have a 3M company. We're going to go. That's right, we're going to go from Phoenix. Let's see, we can go. Oh, we're not going to Washington State. That's too much work. Phoenix to. Yeah, we can go there. That's only 285 miles. Yeah, we can do that.
Let's do this.
One of the reasons why, if you don't hear my truck, because I got the volume down low for the truck, and it's down too low, but I can't. The console right now is not working where I can increase the volume.
Turn right.
And increase the volume, you have to. You see that screen right there? Then I have to hit the feeder, and the feeder's not working. So I apologize if you don't hear my truck.
Go straight on.
You hear it a little bit, so it's okay. Oh, you said your Mac don't have the power? That's right. It's because you don't have your mods yet. You wait till you get your mod. When you get your mod, let me show you.
Go straight on and then turn right.
In the mods, you can get a mod that will take you. Oh hell! Oh yeah, okay, I can do it. This here company is
Turn
3M.
right.
This company used to be a 3M company. So instead of it being
It's all over
DHL,
now.
it used to be 3M. Yeah, hit the sign, knock some stuff over. But yeah, this was 3M. This used to be a 3M company, but I changed the sign. That way, I needed, like I said, for what I do, I needed a hub. So if once you get your hub, you feel it's a little bit better. Okay, so we said we was gonna go to. Oh yeah, we was gonna go. That's right, we already got it marked. Where's it at? Oh, there it goes. But yeah, about the I love that part about the route advisor being where it is, because that gives you that. Remember we was talking before about making it look a little bit more real. Yeah, I like it. I still use the bottom part of the route advisor like you see at the bottom of the screen. I still use that part, but at least I don't have to use all of that. I can use it when I really need to, but I like the part about the route advisor there. That's why I had to readjust my seats so I could bring my seat down a little bit more, so that way everybody can view the route advisor. You know, but that's also the reason why I don't have an overlay. I don't have an overlay yet planned yet because I'm trying to find the overlay that's going to be. Wow, did I drive here the whole time with no lights on? Wow, bad me. What I'm trying to do. No, I don't want to do that yet. I want to move up further. No, I want to move up further. Lesson learned from the last time. Okay, now let's try it. I don't want to obscure the view. Because sometimes you can have a lot of overlay and it's like all the bells and whistles. That's why I don't mind the marquee, because the marquee's on the top. But sometimes you can have so much in your overlay, and it's almost like a casino. You know, we learned that the reason why casinos have so many bright lights and everything else on the slot machines and everything else, because the visualization keeps you there. The visualization has this thing that it tweaks in the mind that makes you gamble, make you be there more. It's just all the colors and all the flashing. Now, which is cool. That's a good idea to think about. I just want you to see a lot more of the screen. That's all. I can tell you thank you. I can tell you to go to the about and follow on what's your status as far as what's your status on the legacy board. We can do it that way. Come on, find yourself. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get there before it does it. There you go. Come on. It's okay. We'll get there. Come on. There we go. But That's why I want to get my overlays yet. I want to try to find something. Come on, don't hit that corner. There we go. Is it gonna hit that corner? Come on, don't hit that corner. We're doing so well. Gonna hit that corner. Gonna scrape that corner. Come on, let's come back out. Yep. Come on. Come on, go back. There we go. But once again, if you're just showing up, this is Old Sarge 57 Gaming, Blu Dawg Logistics, a global transportation company associated with VTC Team Convoy. Sit back, enjoy the ride. Come on with us, hang out for a little while. I'm gonna be here for a little bit. Matter of fact, I don't even know how long I've been on so far. I'll know in a little bit when the wife told me it's time to eat breakfast. But you know, for right now, we're gonna do this. Let me see how long I've been on here. Let me see. This I know I can. Where's that thing that tells me that? Ain't no telling. I know I've been here for a while, so what the hell? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I figured that. But shh, be quiet. But no, when you start getting your mods, woo! I got a truck that does about 120 miles per hour, and it picks. I got like my Max and my Freightliners. I usually have them set for heavy loads. And if I'm doing a special load, usually I bring out the sometimes I bring out the Hemet. Sometimes the Hemet can carry it, but because of the physics of the Hemet, it doesn't always work. Yeah, so here we go.
Okay, here we go.
We're loaded now. But yeah, like I said, when you see it, when you see this one, anything that says 3M, I have as DHL. And it's like I said, it just gives you that sense of ownership. You know, you can do more with it.
Turn right.
Now, once I can learn the language of the other parts that they design,
Get ready to turn right.
I'll be a little something to record with.
Turn right.
Yeah, but you can get. Oh, because there goes a Walmart. Hey, make sure if you're still here, hey, hit me with that follow. Hit me with that like. Come on, hit me one time. Yeah, hit me with a follow. At least with a follow, you're notified every time I come back. If you're on YouTube, hit me with a I mean, if you're on YouTube's. If you're on YouTube, hit me with that subscribe. Uh-oh.
Turn left.
Look at the guy up there. Look at that, so cool. The guy's up there at night working on the power because they got no power on that side of town. Look. They even look like it. Look, it looks like there's no power on that side of town over there. That is so cool. Turn left. Oh, we're looking like for gas. Oh yeah, we got enough gas. I'll get some gas on the way out.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, buddy, get ready to do some highway tonight. Uh-oh. If you look in the distance, you'll see that Team Convoy
Turn left.
billboard up there. That's right. I think I got a motorcycle following me. Uh-oh. That's what happens when you run in your mouth and you're not paying attention. I do that all the time. All the time. In my mindset, I always telling myself, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. But I always, in my mindset, I never fail. I always do that.
Keep left.
Yeah, so if you just joined us, we're on our way to, I have no clue. We're on our way to, we just leaving Phoenix, Arizona to a place called Kyenta. Kenyetta? I think it's called Kenyetta, Arizona. So we're going from the west to the east in Arizona. So, hey, enjoy the ride. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got some tunes. Do I got some tunes? Oh, yeah, I got some tunes too. Let me see what I got for us. I got slow groove. I got a lot of slow groove. Slow groove is good. See which one I got in slow groove. That's right. Just a little bit of this, that, this, that. If you're looking for old school hip hop and hippie hop, it's not happening there. I got old school, got a little bit of. Don't worry about it. You like it. Don't worry about it. Just sit back and relax. This is called a storm day. I'm here in sunny South Florida. We waiting for the storm. We shut down the schools. Everything's about to shut down. You go to the supermarket and buy water. And that's why they buy a lot of water and bread and peanut butter and jelly and Vienna sausages and stuff. You even got top ramen. Why? Because you can take top ramen and cook it on a manifold of a car. Oh, yes, you can. So that's what we're doing. We're waiting for the storm to see what's going to happen. Yeah, sunny South Florida. That's right, sunny South Florida. I've been in South Florida for about 25 years. Actually, I'm born and bred in Brooklyn, New York. My wife, she's from the Bronx. Hell, what a hell of a combination. Think about baseball teams back in the day. Oh yeah, so think about it. Hey, but life is cool, life is grand. Hey, I love what I do. This is the ride. And this is my Mac Anthem. And I love my baby. Now that's all I know. Don't you be asking me how many horsepower and all that other stuff and RP. Don't you ask me that question. Because I don't have a clue. All I do is drive it, drive it, drive. And you're going to see me do some stuff where I'm going to tell you don't do it at home. So just remember, oh, we can't do
Go
that yet.
straight on.
So don't do that. You probably, if you notice American Truck Simulator, one thing you notice is motorcycles now. Well, there's a mod by Jazzy Cat that puts you on motorcycles out there. And I don't mind, I'll tell you about anybody's stuff, you know. So that way you can look for it too. And if they ask you where you heard it from, hey, you heard it from me, cool. Hey, I'm gonna give them props if I like this stuff. It's right, for you on the moment. The sounds you listen to is coming from, what do you call it, Elements El Vato? But I'm gonna have to start doing epidemic sound. I guess that's what they call it. Only because Facebook and YouTube every once in a while hit me with a claim on this music, even though I got the certificate and everything, unless the company online is fake. You get something from Facebook saying that piece of music you listen to is copyright in 68 countries. They got one hell of an algorithm. or one hell of a decoder. But I think that Facebook just does it to really, really save themselves. Now YouTube, they got the one is called Hawk. So I don't know. You almost want to see people give you a cease and desist. But you're not gonna hear me play it really slow. You won't hear that. Oh, he getting a ticket. Just remember the likes and the follows, y'all. And the scribes. And the subscribes. Wow. Get out of town. What did you do? If you can tell. Or what did they say you did? Oh, because you done. Because a friend downloaded. Oh. He downloaded it on your account to his stuff? Yeah. Oh, the Millennium Act. It's amazing, man. You know, when you think about it, it's so amazing. They can hit a person. They hit a person for one thing, and you got people that's doing worse than that.
Keep
You
right
know,
and then exit right.
you know, it's amazing to me. Oh, we get hit for.
Exit right.
Oh, I love that engine brake. Pop, 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 pop. But it's always amazing to me. You know, you look at the world itself. You look at, and remember, here is politics. We agree to disagree. And that's why I don't talk a lot. You won't hear me talk a lot about politics. I just find people amazing. The things that they do. The world itself. You know, large companies, what they do. You know how they get away with stuff, but the little guy, they find a way to stick us hard. But large companies are doing all kind of stuff, letting things happen. You know, but hey, I'm talking to Twisted. Say hi to Twisted. Hey, my wife says hello.
Keep right.
I have
and then
Twisted on. I
exit
have
right.
Ozzy from Australia, and I have about
Exit right.
I have 12 viewers. So my wife is saying very good, but she's standing in the doorway and she says
Turn
very
left.
good, and I can't turn my back to take the look on have the look on her face. But let's see. I'm doing okay.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I need that 7. I need that 7. I need the 7. I need the 7. Come on, lucky 7. I need 7 more followers to get me to where I need to get. If you like me a little bit, just give it to me. You can always unfollow if I piss you off later on. Hey, work with me if you're here. If you've already been here and you're part of the 10 or 12 people that said that you're here, come on. If you already gave me your follow, thank you very much. Thank you very much. But if you haven't, hey, come on. Give a guy a break. That's right. This is Osiris 57 Gaming. We're not your ordinary truck simulator. That's right. If you're new, you You got to give me that follow so we can hang out, so I can help you, help me, help you. I like that. Help me, help you, help you. Hey, what can I say? If you haven't figured out, I got a smile on my face. I'm real happy. When I first started, let me see. I started streaming probably about, what, a month, 2 months ago. And I'm at this here pinnacle right now where I am so happy. I am so cool. You know, because it'll take time. And I'm not, hey, like I said, I'm not in a rush because this is not a hustle. This is a hobby, ladies and gentlemen. This is a hobby. I do it for the fun of it. That's right. I do it for the fun of it. I'm getting ready to go into my second retirement in 2024. This is my hobby, ladies and gentlemen. This is my hobby. Yeah, that's the other thing. Well, she was standing in the doorway. So a couple of things is, let me see. Yeah, so it's 9:46, get ready to go on 10. I've been on this stream here for 2 hours. Yeah, and prior to the breakup, I was on the other stream for going on 2 hours. So it's 10, yeah, because I went on the other stream. I think I went on the stream about 7. Something like that. Wow. Guess what? Do we have it?
Exit now.
Oh yeah, we still got it. We got to get gas. Oh, I got some mileage left. Okay. We got like 98 miles. On the way back, we'll get some gas. Wow, 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 wow. Well, look at this. Come on. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's okay. See, too slow. We here, I stream at least. I stream every day. But my usual stream time is about 9 to 2. So this time frame right here is really unique to me. But I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad you guys are following. And hopefully when you see me, let me see, tomorrow morning? Yeah, maybe, I think tomorrow morning. I don't know. Right now it's a storm day, so that's why I'm so lucky. Get ready to turn right.
Turn right.
Here we go. So this was a good storm day for me. But the biggest thing is for me is that what is the best times? Because I can stream twice a day. I'm good. That's twice a day, depending on the time zone. The times. What is the best time for, like, example? I got 12. What's that? 12 people viewing me right now. So I got 13 viewers right now. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh no, my truck's gonna crash. My truck's gonna crash. Oh, almost did. Ah, buddy, almost crashed. Uh-oh. Hey, this is what we got. You know, put some different time zones down there. Between 6:30 and 7. Yeah, that's right, because Trucker Cowboy is on. And that's his time zone. And I respect his time zone. What I usually try to do with Trucker Cowboy is I try to come on after he does. You know, and that's my thing for Trucker Cowboy. Because I totally respect him. You know, and if it wasn't for him, a lot of y'all wouldn't be here today with me right now. So I respect the team. I do not want to infringe on the team. That's why I try to find different time zones. There's another guy from Team Convoy that comes on also, but I think he comes on Wednesdays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at a certain time. And I'm trying to keep up with that because I want to make sure that I don't disrespect none of the guys that's been out there before me. You know, because that's not the way I am. Because I don't want to interfere with them because they may be doing it for to feed their family. You know, some guys is doing it. Like I said, you got some guys that's doing this here for a living. I'm on 5 platforms, and I just found out today. I didn't know that if I become an affiliate, I can't stream on the other platforms. So what I'm going to do is just create a follower base and have a lot of followers, and then I'll make up my mind where I want to go. Because I think I'm too young with followers, even with 50 followers, to say, okay, I want to go here. Because I got 38 followers on Facebook. Yeah, that's what I was told, because when you become an affiliate, that means you're doing business with that company, and everybody else is a competitor. It's like being a partner with Facebook. Facebook will let you do everything else, but if they find out that you going to somebody else, oh no, they gonna cut you off. Yeah, well, that's what it is. That's why I don't want to do anything yet, because I want to make sure. Facebook is okay. All of them are okay. The only thing that I found out with Twitch is that Twitch is cool, except for when you start out. When you start out, like right now, I'm good. I got followers. I got people. Good. But when you first start out, and you can stream for 3 hours and get one person to view you, and they don't follow, and it happens. You know, so you could be streaming your butt off, and you already in your 3rd hour, and nobody comes in the room. Nobody comes to your Twitch. It happens. That's why it's so interesting to pick the times. And some people got their times down pat. Like on Facebook, there's a guy on Facebook that comes on from 6 to 9 every day. 6 to 9, American Truck Simulator. 6 to 9. And from 6 to 9, you really don't see nobody else come, because he's already pulling those views. And he's pulling, at one time, he can have 120, 200 viewers. Boom, boom, boom. That early in the morning. Bam, bam, bam. But he's damn near a whole show. But he's been in the podcasting and broadcasting and all this stuff for years. So he's his very own entertainment maestro. He is really good at what he does.
Keep left,
really good.
and then turn left.
But what you gonna do? So
Turn left.
So the best thing for me to do is just do what I do, meet everybody that I meet, create the followers back with the forwards, see which way we can go, and then I'll go from there. Because I still have to remember, whatever happens, I still have to go to work in the morning. So I think trucking's retired, or I think Cowboy's retired. Well, I'm sitting at the light and let the light change on me. So I let him do what he do.
Get ready to turn left.
We going to Pep Boys?
Turn left. Here we are, safe and sound.
There we go. Maybe they might put me in this pocket. Who knows? Let's see. I told you. We can go up there and try it, but hell. Yeah, so it's good for him. So he's not doing it for the grind. He could be doing it for anything, but I respect his time zone. I really do. You know, I'm not here to compete. I'm not here to compete. I'm here to have fun, and some people will hopefully come see me and do a little bit of visiting with me, go see some, visit a little bit with him and do whatever. And the following gets big, and then I can transfer my followers to see him and the whole 9 yards. I am so good with this. I really am. And the only reason why I'm trying to be up my followers base is because I want to be able to put the followers on my resume. And I don't want to lie on my resume on my applications, because I want to go non-profit, and I want to be able to use streaming as part of my clientele. You know, because I still want to do stuff for the wounded warriors and try to create not my own foundation, but work with other people that has foundations and be able to do something through American Truck Simulator to help my brother. You know, but hey, and it can be done. You just have to figure out how to do it. But before I can do that, I have to be able to get my melt. You know, this is the first time. I got 12 people in the room. Hey, 12 viewers. That's cool for me. That there's one hell of a milestone for me. You know, a guy that came from nobody in the room to the day I got 12. It is so cool. And I thank everybody that's here. Hey, all respect to you. Good. And my wife can tell you that I'm happy because she see me, when she peeps in the door and see me smiling and I'm up here talking to you guys. And my backing up is getting better too, because I know y'all guys are watching me. So that's getting better too. You know, I may take a couple of times going forward and back, but I'm understanding the game. Except for now, since I'm talking crap, it all falls apart. It's a good run. Hey, it's cool. Oh man, you wouldn't believe the picture I'm looking at. Sooner or later, I'm gonna go to a rest stop because my wife just brought me breakfast. I got my favorite slice of oat bread, scrambled eggs, and bacon. Hey, buddy. But that's okay, because I got to get gas, and I'll find a rest stop and do what I got to do. So that's going to work. Let's see what we got to do now. I can run back on the forest in Arizona if I need to. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to have to run back on the forest. Ooh, we can go to Wyoming. Nah, I don't want to go to Wyoming yet. We can stay in Arizona. We do pallets. Where's this at? I haven't been to Camp Verde in a long time. Maybe I do Camp Verde. Nah, let's make that $28,000 real quick.
Ready to roll.
Yeah. See it in the mirror. Okay. There we go. Yeah. The trick to getting out the parking lot, oh Sarge, it's a trick. And you always forget the trick. You're always trying to turn the wheel too much. And you gotta remember that you need to give yourself some room. That's what you gotta do. That's the trick. The trick is to take your time. Make the parking lot be your friend. Okay? Oh yeah. Everybody in the room sees what I did wrong, right? So don't do this at home. Don't do this at home. Please don't do that at home. Don't do this at home. Don't do it at home. Oh, what I plan to do? What I want to do is that there's a lot of organizations out there that are working with the Wounded Warrior projects and everything else. And they're always looking for contributors and sponsors and everything else. So what I want to do is I want to be able to have a level of people together. And when I go to talk, you know, because I have a VA hospital, VA clinic that's not too far from me. And there's a lot of veterans that I see. I get a chance to talk to them. You know, the World War II, well, Vietnam veterans, because a lot of the World War II veterans, they're about gone. But you get a chance to talk to those guys, and sometimes they just happy to have somebody to talk to. But what I'm trying to do is I want to introduce American Truck Simulator to Wounded Warriors. So this here gives, just like I'm talking to you right now, this gives them a place to get together with like people like us, you know, like here it is. You're EMS, I'm a medic. But then we met the guy from Australia that was Army Reserve in this country. So that there is so cool. So if you get other veterans and you bring them aboard, let's see if this is going to work this time. Okay. I'm going to smack myself because I know what I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. What I have to do is I got to stop running my mouth and try to concentrate. I can never do both once I'm in a pickle. When I'm in a pickle, it kicks in and it really messes up my day. Yeah. I'm using that. I'm gonna use that. Okay. Yeah, my adult ADD is kicking out right now. It's kicking right now. It's kicking right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the truck. We're gonna back it up all the way. Then we're gonna create a wider berth to turn. What I should have did in the beginning. Now I got some people that drive trucks for a living that right now is telling me, you know, that was a good idea, Sarge. You know, I'm glad you thought of it because I was going to tell you that, but you know what? I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let you do your thing, Big Sarge. I know. That's okay. This is what I should have did in the beginning, right? Yes, indeed. Yes, this is what we should have did. Now let's see how much time I got left. Oh, we got 28 hours. I'm good. All right. We need to get some gas. Oh, there's a gas station right there. Good. Let me go ahead and hit this gas station too.
Turn right.
Then I gotta find. I don't
Get
want that.
ready to turn right.
Turn it right. Yeah, we're gonna get us some gas. Just hold on, I'll be right back. Y'all just go ahead inside, get y'all a snack. Okay, get yourself a snack. Oh, it's a lot of gas. Get a snack. Be right back. Oh, buddy, I'm back. I had to eat my food while it was hot. Hold on. Thank you, honey. Gotta make sure I thank the wife. That was good. That was good. That was a good breakfast.
Rerouting. Turn right.
Oh boy. That was good. That hit the spot. Yeah, you're right. That's why I'm not upset. You know, when I do all this and I get to laugh about it because hey, it's just a game. You can't take it serious. You just gotta have fun with it. Do what you do. Thank you, honey. I love you. Uh-huh. have to take my little throat lunch, cough drops. You know. What are we doing for speed? Cool. We got 508 miles to go. Wow. That's about 27 minutes in wolf time. There we go. According to American Truck Simulator, it's a Friday, and it's 5:55 miles. Oh, did y'all get a chance to check out my sky? I want y'all look at this. Check this out. I don't want to have a boring night when I'm driving. And I don't want you to have a boring night either while I'm driving. So, that's what I did. And you can download that too. That mod is free. You get that at SCS. When you get your American Truck Simulator, you go to the workshop. Go in the workshop, type American Truck Simulator, and it'll show you every skin mod or whatever. And I think you have to type in, where did I type it for that? I think I typed in sky or clouds or weather or something. But check that out right there. Oh, I got a question for you. Since nobody didn't answer the first question, here goes the second question. What planet is that? If it is a planet. What planet was that? Okay. I'm going to let you look at it again. Oh, no. Wrong button. One more time. What planet was that? And if that one, which planet is that if it's a planet? Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, the second one? Let's see. What's it say? Uh-oh. You already run into some stuff. Well, I think it's gone now. Oh, nope, it's gone. All right, we gotta wait. Gotta wait. You gotta come back again and catch me at night. But I got that because, you know, sometimes when you start American Truck Simulator, it's amazing how whenever you start the game, it always starts about in the afternoon. So usually your first load will take you into the dark, unless you know how to use the console. If you know how to use the console in American Truck Simulator, you can always start in the daytime when it's working. Mine right now seems to be having an issue. I think it's from all those crashes. So. But, oh, I know why. Oh, wait till I get to a rest stop. I think I know why now. I think I know why. Yeah, we got about 448 miles to go.
Keep left and then turn left.
Oh, yeah. Make you tap your feet.
Turn left.
Shaking your seat. Now, you probably figured out I'm driving like the beat. So I'm tapping the gas pedal and shaking in my seat. And using my head, nodding my head. Watch, listen, watch. Once again, this is Old Sarge 57 Gaming. Blu Dawg Logistics, a global transportation company. We can say that because we are ATS and ETS. Associated with BTC, Team Convoy, Uh-oh. Yeah, baby. Uh-oh. Here comes that turnabout.
At the roundabout,
Oh, the
take
roundabout.
second exit.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Oh, look at the shell truck.
Exit now.
You know, but I think that's one of the reasons why I don't record. Well, I could record and play back. Maybe I'll do that, but I would have to find me. Nah, I don't want to do that yet. It'll be somewhere for long enough for it to be seen. Forever 21. Look at that ad. 414 miles to go. That's 21 minutes in Wolf time. 7 hours and 5 minutes at ATS time. You're gonna make that turn, huh? No, you're not. But thank you for giving me the opportunity to pass you. And if I haven't said it before, I want to thank you very much for viewing and hanging out with me for a little while. Welcome to my storm day. So we are really trying to figure out what's going to happen. I'm not going to change to the Weather Channel and all that stuff, try to figure out. It's just that when I hear the thunder, I just unplug and go. So I just want to let you know ahead of time. If I accidentally go off the air,
And then turn
because we had to plug and go. Because I don't play with Florida Thunder and Lightning. We don't play with that.
turn left.
No, because we get power surges in Florida and just knock out everything. Transformers, we blowing up, and it's crazy stuff. Oh, look, I see a Mack truck.
Get
I don't
right,
know, you know
turn
what?
right.
What I may do is I may go ahead and take,
Turn right.
maybe I may want to get in the Kenworth and put one of my skins on it. And see if I can set it up. Maybe I'll try it one time. Just for you, Twister. I'm going to go ahead and drive a Kenworth. I'm going to go ahead and set it up. First of all, I think I already got a skin for it. I think I got a skin for all of them. If I got a skin for it, yeah. Maybe I might give it a try. I don't know. It's kind of hard to get away from that
Keep right,
mark.
and then turn right.
But then I also drive a what's that? A Western Star.
Keep left.
I have another one of my followers. He likes Western Star, so he talked me into driving a Western Star. So I got a Western Star with a logo, with the spin logo and everything else on it. So every once in a while, when he's on, I go ahead and drive it for him do a couple of loads for him for it. And if there's anybody else out there that has a truck that they like, you know, if you have a favorite truck and you think that it'll work, hey, I don't mind trying it. If you're a modder or a skinner and you got some stuff that you want to put out there, and I'm talking about a person that's trying, a trustworthy person, don't be turning stuff with viruses and all that crazy stuff and being a butthead. But if you got some honest stuff that you want to go ahead and get your name out there, you know, and you're working on skins or whatever, and you got something good, hey, just let me know. Come check me out. You know, come here. Just let us know in the chat, and we'll see if we can put it to death. Oh, look at Amazon. Yeah, that's cool. If you're brand new and you doing a American Truck Simulator brand new and you need somebody to talk to while you're doing it and you driving and you working with it, I'm usually on between 9 and 1. 9 to 1. And that's only because that's like a little dead time. And plus, during the weekdays when I'm with the wife, we do a little bit of Netflix, do a little Hulu, and do all the little things in between that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Anyway, married going on 40 years, so whatever happens, happens, so it's cool. But usually I'm with her, watch a little TV, do what I got to do, and then about 8:30 I get up and go ahead and set up and get ready to do what she calls trucky. And then I'm on from about 9 to 1, 9 to 2. So you're welcome if you want somebody to talk to while you're driving. Cool. We go ahead and get on Discord. You drive your way, I drive my way, and we just keep talking. Or we could do like me and Twister's doing. Twister's typing and I'm talking, and hey, it's working. You're always welcome to talk to me. I don't care. As long as we don't talk politics. I agree to disagree with you. Or disagree and agree with you. I don't care. I'm not here for politics. I don't care your political stature. I don't care about anything else. No, we won't talk about it. We're not going to talk religion either, so
Go straight on.
just believe in what you believe. I believe in what I believe, and we'll be happy together when that day comes. And whether there is not pearly gates or whatever, if we all show up together, we'll just give each other a high five. That's where I'm at on this. We got 311 miles left to go. We're doing real good. I'm getting ready to say real good again. We got 24 hours to deliver this, so we got enough time. So I got enough time. Oh, I missed the rest stop. I could have took a nap. Greyhound. You can drive those. In American Truck Simulator, you get the kit. There's like three files, or 4 files to drive that truck. I mean that bus. Then they got the one where you can open the doors on the bus. So cool. I discovered that the day before yesterday. I had a bus that I've been driving. I didn't even know that the doors open. So I said, let me see if I can open the windows. I pushed my window buttons and the door went open. Yeah, you can pick up passengers. Passengers is cargo. Oh, look, Costco. Not the same one, but it's okay. Here goes budget. Yeah, when you're out here in this desert like this, boy, this is good music to listen to right now. The Sonora Desert. Wow. Just kidding. What's this, Maricopa? Yeah, this is Maricopa. Like I said, you're a viewer. Thank you for hanging out. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for
Keep
following.
left.
Don't forget, hit that follow. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the rest stop, wasn't
Keep right.
I? Oh, keep right. Motorcycle in the way.
Keep left.
I want to thank y'all guys for hanging out with me during the crash. I crashed twice today in the same string. I want to thank you for hanging out and waiting for me to get back. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow,
Keep
D.
left.
Hey, welcome aboard. Do you have American Truck Simulator? Say what? I'm working on trying to get done. I'm working. I got probably about hopefully less than an hour. Cool. Sooner. Okay. Yeah, cause I'm up to 43, 44 followers. Hey, thank you. Hey, if you heard me in the background, thanks very much. I'm just talking to my wife. You know, she smiled at me happy because I got followers. But she says, hey, wait a minute, that's not fair. My wife says I sound like a used car dealer. You are a vintage gamer and stuck on Paladins. Yeah, Trucking Cowboy. I ride with Trucking. Well, not exactly ride.
Go straight on.
Trucking Cowboy. I watch his his Twitches, but he also rated me with some of his followers, so it's cool. Oh, so you sound like AM radio, and my wife tells me I sound like I'm trying to sell cars. I hope it don't sound that way, but hey, if it does, and you buy the car, thank you very much. Okay, that's what I can tell you. But I can tell you with this used car, when you kick the tires, it won't fall off, and we do run. Okay, so thanks a lot. Paladin, what is Paladin? Stuck on Paladins. What's Paladins? Arizona, we here. Somewhere. Hey. Well, if you don't have American Truck Simulator and you watching this, you should think about getting American Truck Simulator. And I'm not here to sell it. I'm here to sell it. I ain't making no money from it, so I'm gonna tell you. This is a blast, okay? It is something entirely different to do. If you want to if you have a person that sits in front of your computer off and on, or you're sitting around sometimes and you're looking for something to do, and you want to meet people and do stuff like that,
And then exit right.
it is cool. And if you got a voice like your AM radio,
Right.
ooh, I just missed my turn.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Ooh, I just missed my turn.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Uh-oh. Do we have, yeah, we can make it on this
Exit
one.
right.
Oh, I missed my turn. I'm not going to tell you
Turn
whose
left.
fault it is. I'm going to blame it on, what's that guy? Was it Savage? D Savage? I'm blaming it on him. I don't care. It was all D Savage's fault.
Get ready to turn left.
I gotta go make chow and leave the lights on. Hey,
Turn left.
I hear you. Yeah, but if you're out there listening, you're looking for something to do. What
Turn
can
left.
what can it hurt? What? Turn left. What do you want me to turn left for? Okay, cool. It gives you something to do. Even if you don't stream, and I will tell you, I was doing American Truck Simulator about a year. Yeah, about a year. And it wasn't streaming. I was just driving the truck. As a matter of fact, that's why I was having so much fun driving the truck that I never learned how to back up the truck. You know, I went to the easy one, and I still go to the easy one sometimes because I get to see which ones I know I'm going to have real difficulty with, because something in the left and right side of my brain when I'm backing up just... Anyway, it's just a squirrel moment. But no, I started it just like my wife right now. My wife came in and she says, "Oh, I made you breakfast. How long you gonna be on?" I told her. She says, "Well, for right now, there's nothing to do because it's a storm day." But she done made me breakfast. She then came in and asked me, "How long am I be on?" She told me to stay on long as I want to. So if I have any ladies out there, you know that's the sign that says I'm lonely. You've been out here messing with this thing all morning. You better make sure you're here before lunch. Oh, team convoy. Fellas, if it's just the fellas in here, that's that sign talking about, hey, I can say you can mess with this thing, but you better come in and give me some quality time. So I'm gonna have to cut this short in a little bit.
Go straight on.
I have to cut it short in a little bit and sit down and watch something girly on TV and have my emotional moment. I have to do about 2-3 hours of that, then I'll be back later on. Oh yeah, I was just telling them. Uh-oh, they go to police. You tell the police is ahead because if you look up in the air, you see a helicopter. So there's something going on somewhere, or somebody doing a flight training test. No, I was just saying, my wife and them made me breakfast. She came in and asked me, was I still trucking? I told her how many I had. I was telling her all that stuff, how much fun I was having. And then she asked me how long. Then she says, oh, don't worry about it because the day is a storm day and there's nothing to do. But we all know that there's an underlying note in that question. Because when she asked me, what am I doing? She already knew I was driving the truck. She asked me how long. So I didn't say when I get finished. I didn't say an hour or 3 hours. I didn't say that either. I had to look at her and gauge how much time I got left. Then she says, you sound like a used car salesman. So that means that in the room she's in, I believe, and it's not been said yet, I believe that my wife is one of my viewers. I really do. I believe that she always does anyway. But as right now, I believe that my wife is one of my viewers right now. Because how does she know I sound like a used car salesman? Unless she's there. So from here on in, I got to be somewhat cautious in what I say, because I believe that she may be in on her own mission right now. See, here you go. We both agree. That's what we're talking about. We both agree.
Recomputing.
I had to come in
Turn
here and
left.
do one quick. That's okay. I had to come in here real quick.
Finding a new route.
We're not going to do the route. I just need to park this
Go
truck for
straight
just
on.
a minute because I have to go and take care of one thing on this here computer real quick.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Let's go do this. We have to do this. And had to do the reboot, I didn't cut on the Stream Deck. There we go. So the Stream Deck wasn't cut on, so that's the reason why I couldn't use my buttons on my Stream Deck. So now the Stream Deck is on. My touch portal is ready. Okay, everything is ready now. Yeah, so that's what I had to do real quick. We got 84 miles. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Ah, boy, that was good. I had to have my glass of orange juice with my emergency in it. Get a little bit, get a bigger vitamin C boost. Oh, man. I broke rule number 2. When you're doing a logbook, especially truck books, there's 2 types of deliveries. There's a lot of people that knows that. You have the regular delivery and you have a speed delivery. Speed delivery, you're working as if it was racing or whatever, and you're going to get there and you're working not paying attention to none of the traffic laws. But when you do that, it doesn't count as a regular. So if you're trying to build your deliveries up and you're doing a lot of regular deliveries, and I like to do a lot of regular deliveries, try to stay away from the law when I can. You can't go over 81 miles an hour. Once you go over 81 miles an hour, your delivery goes from, there's a thing, and I have to show it to you. But once you go over 81 miles an hour, it's no longer considered to be a regular delivery. It's considered, it counts. But in most companies, VTC companies, your mileage does not count towards the company. The inside company books. You know, because they don't want you to break the law, you know, like I said. If you immerse yourself, some truck companies want you to follow their rules. And they don't want you to be speeders or whatever, stuff like that. So you want to make sure that you stay below 81. And let me see. Let me drop this load off and I'm going to try to see if I can show it to you. Because most VTCs use truck books. Because before all these other ones, truck books was one that we used to use to go to Truckers MP. And Truckers MP is where we did our truck driving convoys and everything else before SCS started adding convoys. So before convoys, you had to go to a server and drive Truck Simulator on a server. And the one thing about driving it on the server was that if you went to the server, all the mods that you have, it would damn near strip off all your mods. You know, because it didn't allow certain mods, and you had to ride there kind of naked in a way. And you kind of almost do the same thing with SCS convoy. But in SCS convoy, everybody has to have the same mod. And I think that was one of the other reasons. So you have the same mod. But you got to be careful when you in a company, or if you create your own company. And it's 81. I'll show it to you as soon as I make this delivery. And that's the one thing hard about having a fast truck.
Keep right, and then
If you have a fast truck, make sure you also have another truck that does that, because this truck here has 2,500 horsepower in it. This truck is fast. And they got them for 15, 2,500, and I think it was 5,000. So you can get you a fast truck.
Turn left.
But you got to be careful of that foot, and you got to be concentrating on. That's why I got that on. That's why I got the voice warning on, well, the sound warning on. It doesn't help though, because it only lets me know when I go over this posted
right,
speed limit.
And then
It doesn't let me
right.
know that I'm close to 80, 81 miles an hour.
Turn right.
Is that a Range Rover?
Get ready to turn right.
Yes, I almost slipped over.
Turn right.
Oh my goodness, I almost flipped over. Oh my goodness.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Yeah, but see, do I have it loaded on? Where's it at? Do I have it loaded? See, first of all, is this the one that's going to give it to me? Yeah, this will give it to me. Just hold on for a minute and I'll show you real quick. If you're new to the first time listener to me, this is what we do. Okay, just so you have an idea. I have no problem with showing stuff. Yeah, so in truck books right now, these are the guys that are driving for Team Convoy. Team Convoy, if we look at the, what is it at? What's the profile? These are all the drivers right now. For all you guys that's been to Team Convoy and watching Cowboy, these are all the drivers that drive for Cowboy on Team Convoy. These are all of us drivers, okay? Which is so cool. Here go me, right, number 79, and some of y'all probably see yourself, but that's what you have right there. Then you get a chance to, here goes my logbook. So right now, you see in my logbook, I have one that's called race. So let's go ahead and open up the details, and then I'm going to get you to the flag. You see where that question mark is? When you read that question mark, that's where it's going to tell you. Based on maximum speed, the job is assigned to real or race statistics. If the users want their job to be included in the real statistics, they may not exceed this speed, 100 kilometers or 62 miles an hour, European Trucking Simulator, or 80. Actually, it's 80, not 81. In ATS. Otherwise, it will be included in race. World of Truck job deliveries are assigned to World of Truck certificates, regardless of speed reached. However, at the same time, the maximum allowed speed during active job delivery is 112. If the speed is exceeded, the delivery will not be included in any statistics. So now I know that about that, because before I was punching, no, I was never punching. Yeah, I was punching 120 in my truck. So I got to be careful about that. But that's the stuff that when you become a member of a VTC, you want to make sure that you pay attention to. Okay? And especially if you type of driver like, let me see if I can do it real quick. Let me see. Where's my logbook again? See, I try to, if you see, I try my best to stay in real. And then sometimes I get carried away. Because once you hit that 81, you're done. You can either turn the delivery in or you can do whatever. Cowboy doesn't mind whether you do race speeds or whatever, because somewhere along the line, your numbers are going to count the way he wants. Actually, Cowboy just likes a lot of people driving, so he always looking for that. But I try to stay within what I can stay. I lost this one. I guess I lost this one because I was going way too fast. So, let me see why did I lose this one, because it may tell me. Yeah. See right there? Invalid because I was over 121 miles an hour. Excuse me. So this delivery from Birmingham to Newport, hey, it happens. So that's why you just got to make sure you pay attention to stuff like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got to keep remembering that. Let me go. Here we go. There we go. Hey, I apologize. Thank you for telling me. But anyway, I'll go back to telling you real quick. So in the logbook, when you pull up the logbook, you see the flags. The flags are racing flags. You go down here, and it tells you. See, did it show up? It's going to show up in just a minute. Yeah, it's going to talk about the speeds and real time and the others. And you really some companies that you drive for wants all their drivers to do real time. They work on real time. They don't work on race time. You know, if you're a company that's going to be real time company, that's cool. You just have to remember if you exceed as soon as you hit 80, you're okay. When you hit 81, that load is not considered real no more. You can still deliver it, you can still get paid for it, all that stuff, but it's not considered real. If you go over 118 miles an hour, it's just 18. No, yeah, 180 miles, no, 112 miles an hour, it won't even be considered. If it's over that, it won't. This is like I said before. This is American Truck. On our profile for the company, these are all the drivers that drive for Cowboy. These are all the Cowboys drivers, and it's nothing that you hide because you can go look at any company and do whatever. But this is it, you know. So this is how they keep the logbook of everything else that's going on. So that part is cool. Looking at my logbook, there's one that has a red on it. This one right here, and the reason why this one is red because I exceeded and went 120 miles per hour. So I didn't even get that delivery. I didn't even get that pay. I don't even know how much was the pay. The pay was $301,000. That was a good paycheck. I didn't even get that payment. $301,000. That was some good pay. And I think that was, yeah, that was a 2,000 mile stream. I did that. That was a 2 hour stream. So that's the stuff you'll learn about when you become part of the teams or whatever team you want to do. You know, and like I said, Team Cowboy, delivery count, we okay. We're here in statistics as a company in American Truck Simulator. We are in the 60s somewhere. There we are. We're 69th. You know, but the thing is, like Cowboy said he just doesn't, he don't mind. He just wants people to drive, so he's having a good time. You know, but if you think about every driver does 15,000 miles apiece, or everybody does 3,000 miles or whatever, everybody comes on and drive, that'll punch that number up. You know, punch the number up quick. Yep. But hey, like Cowboy says he wants us just to drive and have fun. He doesn't mind, and that's cool. That's the reason why I like driving with Cowboy and these guys, because that's where I want to be at. Right now, here I am. But I drive every day. Some of these guys drive. Cowboy, he drives every day. I'm trying to hang out. I'm trying to hang with Cowboy. That's my thing. He hooked me up by putting me in the hooked me up by when I put in my application that I'm a member of his team. That's what I want to do. And so hopefully you guys and girls that are out there that came from Cowboy and you watch, hey, join, apply, get out there, push the mileage, do what you gotta do, have fun. And you don't need truck books to be on every time you drive. Sometimes I drive without truck books. You know, I just drive just to be driving. And sometimes. But now I always try to put them on whenever I can and remember, so that way I can give them the miles. And this is our distance miles. Here goes the company miles right here. So it's cool. That's how many loads. You know, it's cool. All right, so bring you back. So yeah, that's what it is. Hey, so we done made the delivery. We are where we need to be. We're not going to do that, but what we are going to do, we are going to do
Let's do this.
let's do nothing. Good deal.
Okay, here we go.
Now, before I was telling you about the console, I think the console works now. In your Steam Deck, if you get a Stream Deck, not say Steam Deck, I'm sorry, it's console. If you get the console, you can do stuff like this. And like that's what I was telling you before, how I like to start my streams. I'll use the console before I do anything else to turn it into 6 o'clock in the morning. So it's like being a real trucker. You can go ahead and say, okay, morning ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? The whole 9 yards, welcome aboard. And when you get really in tune to it, you can do it like that. If I want to. Well, sometimes it works when it wants to. There it goes. I can make it midday. Doesn't make a difference. If I want to, I could turn it to 6 p.m. Need to be? Could turn it to midnight. So yeah, I'll stop playing with this before it gets stuck. Here it goes. So yeah, this is 6 a.m. in the morning. But you just wanna, you can, like I say, that's all that stuff you can do. Yeah, when you go and you type in the URL, you type, go to Facebook, go to your browser, go to the search, type in American Truck Simulator console, and it will tell you how to go into the folder of the Truck Simulator mod folder. Not the mod folder, but to go in the Truck Simulator folder that's in your documents, and you look for a folder called config CFG. And you can go in there and you're going to change two things from, I think, zeros to ones. And then that way when you hit the little eclipsey thing on the left hand corner of your laptop that's right over the tab, that little menu will come up. And when that menu comes up, you can do all kind of stuff. That's how I control the volume. So on my Stream Deck, I do the same thing, and I can control my volume. Let me see if I can do it here. See that? That's what I was saying before about me trying to control the volume, whether the truck sound was loud or whatever. Because You could do that without hitting the buttons, or without doing all that crazy stuff on the inside. But now you understand what I was saying before about getting together and getting all us together, and we wind up turning this into a teaching stream, and all of us have something to put in, and you know, we teach like now you know something else. Yeah.
Drive safe.
You know I'm not gonna make that left.
Turn right. Recompute.
Recompute. There you go. Recompute. Do what you do best.
Get ready to turn left.
Here goes my Mac dealer.
Turn left.
And if you notice, right across the street, that's DHL. So like I was saying, the fun part of the game is once you learn how to do it. So now DHL we have hubs all over the place. And like I said, I could have left it as 3M, but there was no 3M, nothing that helps, because DHL is in Europe.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
You know, DHL, they got DHL in Europe. When I went through the European Truck Simulator mod, I looked to see what did they have. So they have
Keep right, and
DHL.
then turn right.
They have just a couple of other
Turn
companies.
right.
But when you go into Budapest, and you in Stuttgart, Germany, and you know in France, whatever, it's always DHL. Always DHL. Always DHL. Always DHL. So I got to thinking, if it's always
Exit
DHL,
right.
and I want to put American Truck Simulator and European Truck Simulator together, how can I put them together where it's going to look so cool? And that's what I figured out. I figured out DHL is going to be the thing. So how do I make DHL be the dominant thing in American Truck Simulator? And how do I make it the dominant thing in European Truck Simulator? So I found two companies, 3M, and the other one I think is called GLS in Europe. And I changed their icon. All you're doing is, you don't do nothing in the game but change the icon. So all you do is you get the icon, change the icon, and then the icon's already got its name, so it's going to save as, okay, save it as the same icon, and then you're done. It's not that hard. The tedious part is trying to find it and figure out. So I had to go to the guide. Oh man, you have a guide that tells you you ask for the guide on American Truck Simulator. It won't have it on. You go to the browser. The browser has a guide that tells you all the European companies and European Truck Simulator. The generic names. It will tell you all the American companies, the generic names like Wahlberg and Charge and all that. So now that you know all the companies, and you load American Truck Simulator a couple of times, and you look at which one has the most hubs, it gets the most deliveries. 3M. So that's why I took DHL for 3M. Then I wanted to have my own company. So what company has the most factories or whatever name? It's called Newmont. Newmont. So I took Newmont and I made Newmont BDLs. So let me see. I think it's short to you. In the cargo, I think BDL's in there here now. Let's see. because all the BDLs are gone yet. I may have the wrong cargo. Not quick. It's not that quick. Is it Newmont? Yeah. You see the ones that says BDL? The BDLs used to be a company called Newmont. So Newmont is no longer Newmont. Newmont is now BDL. And then what I did was, all the ones that says Newmont, I changed all the Newmont signs and I put the Blu Dawg Logistics signs. That's the reason why you saw all those company names. That. But what makes it so cool, all the Newmont trucks have my logo. So you'll see trucks driving around sometimes with my logo on it. So when I immerse myself, that's all I do. I make it sound like it's all my company. But that's the fun part about this. Is Newmont? Is it Newmont M? Yeah, see? That's Newmont. So all of those companies would have been Newmont. But I changed them to that. You can do all of this in American Truck Simulator. So that's what you and you can do that. Once you buy the game, you go in there and tear it up and do whatever you want to. American Truck Simulator, once you learn how to do the console, you can go and create your own maps on the, in American Truck Simulator. Inside the console, once you get in the console, I think you type edit. It's something edit. Or something map edit. And then it takes you to a screen where you can start doing your own maps. So go figure. Hey, I gotta tell you, it's a lot of fun. And anybody that's streaming, anybody that's watching, trust me, this is a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff you can do. And I don't want to say I'm your guy, but I'm your guy. This is what I do. I'm going to tear it up. I didn't pay for it. So whatever I can do to have more fun with it, I'm going to have more fun with it. Because it's like you say, like young people say, YOLO, you only live once. Man, I'm 65 years old. Shit. You don't think I'm having fun doing stuff with this? I'm enjoying myself. And my jam is on too, so just work with me.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Keep right.
We're already doing it right now. I'm ready to take you to the house. We got 116 miles to go to the house. Remember before when the system crashed when I went to Siebert? This is what I meant by driving to it. Instead, drive to it. Don't always travel to it. Just pick a garage that you know that's better and go to that garage and then do your thing. You got no load neither, so.
Keep left.
Don't do this at home. That's when you're doing racing miles. When you're doing racing miles, nothing counts. But I'm getting ready to go home right now, so I'm just in a rush to get home. I want to get home before it gets dark, so I can show you the house. And after I show you the house, I'm gonna park at the house, take a break, take a little nap, get myself ready because I'll be on for another 6 hours. But then it's a storm day, so I'll probably come later on this afternoon before I go. Hit that engine brake, make it work. That's right. Uh-oh, there goes Swift. You know, I've never heard any good thing about Swift, so. So there goes a Swift. Yeah, we got 42 miles before we get to the house. If you're still out here, you're still following, thank you very much. Just make sure you put yourself down for that like, put yourself down for that follow, put yourself down for that share. Just make sure you put yourself down for something so you'll be notified when we come back. If you like the conversation and what we were talking about and the teaching moments and the things that we try to do here, you're always welcome to come back if you got a question. If I don't know the answer to the question, I will do everything in my power to find out the answer to the question for you. Okay? I love the event. I love the adventure. I really love being out here and really having a good time with you. And remember, it's not about the grind to me. I'm not here to make the grind. Unless you call the grind being fun, because that's what I'm here for. I'm having a lot of fun.
Turn left.
We get ready to take you to the house. Because, yep, you can also get a house in American Truck Simulator if you didn't know. And as a matter of fact, any of your friends that left, tell them that next time they need to stay long enough to see what my house looks like, which can also be yours.
Go straight on.
Oh, look, Sam's Club. And like I was saying, that's the whole fun about the truck.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left. This is Seabird. You can download this yard right here. You see I got the sign up. I also got the flags. But just like I got a home base when I immerse myself, I also got a home that I can go to. And I always do that coming through this gate. Come on, let's go. Nope, it's not gonna work. Hold up. Should have made the turn wider. That was fun. Why today? Is the trailer that long? frustrated.
It's all over there.
There we go. This is the yard. It's got its own gas station. We're just gonna do it. Hit the wall, hit the fence, hit the fence. Hit the fence. I know what it is. I got the long trailer today. I don't know if this is gonna fit into the driveway. I don't think it's gonna fit. It may not fit. I don't know why you beeping the horn for. I'm outside. I'm inside my yard. We'll see in just a minute. But yeah, anything. The one thing I wanted to show you was that you can get your own yard. Check this out. Let's stop real quick. I got my own driveway, got my own garage, I got my own gas station, got my own little home, the whole 9 yards. Got my little pad for repairs. So this is just some of the other stuff that you can get, you know. Hey, you know, like I said before, it all depends on how you want to immerse yourself, how you want to have fun with it, you know. Somebody must have crashed outside. It's the first time I bought the DHL home. Yeah, what I wanted to do was bring you home and see where I live. This is Old Sarge 57 Gaming. Blu Dawg Logistics, a global transportation company, in association with VTC Team Convoy. I hope you like what we did tonight and this morning too. You'll catch me every day, anytime from 9 to 1. It's been a blast. It's been a ball. I want to thank you all. I've had a good time.
And my new brother from another mother, Twisted, I want to thank you very much for hanging with me. And we're going to try to work on some time so that we can get together, me and you and everybody else with the crew. And I'm going to try to find a timeline that me and you can work on. But for everybody else, if you've been here and you're enjoying the stream, like you for the stream, give me a like, give me a love, give me a follow, give me a little something. Hey, I have no fears because, hey, unlike a super underdog, I'm always here. So if you got something you want to talk about, I'm always here. Don't be scared. If you're brand new to the stream, listen, don't worry about it. It's all good. If you're brand new to American Truck Simulator, it's all in fun. Hey, don't take it serious. Just remember, like the farmer said to the potato, I'm going to plant you now, but I'm going to dig you later. Always be nice to a short person because you never know when a short person might need nice to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and my wife, who allows me to do this, I want to let y'all know there's been a blast and a ball, and once again, I want to thank you all. But as good company says, I don't leave until you all leave. So, thank you for coming by, and remember the name. That's right, Old Sarge 57 Gaming, because we're not going nowhere, and we're going to be here a while. All right, everybody else, have a good time. I'll talk to you later.